radio hit song?
It sure
What song is that?
No Surprises.
Okay.
Off of their album, OK Computer.
Yeah. Heard that one.
A good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one will go down, and everybody in the world will know that one at some point, the further we get away from it. From 1995's OK Computer.
95 was such a good year for music.
It really was.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard.
Great Measures.
This is Judson.
Great Measures.
So, as you know, I've kind of been talking to you about, I'm working on putting together a video of my favorite albums from this year.
You're not gonna do it. You keep saying you're gonna do it. You tell everybody you're gonna do it.
I'm working on it.
Well, the year's almost up.
I'm aware.
All right, so the rules on this thing, does it have to happen before?
I'm going to try to make it happen before
the new year. Does it happen?
I'm going to try to make it happen. I'm working.
Because the year starts.
I've narrowed my list down, and it's still like 15 albums.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is, the new year starts at a certain point, right? Mm-hmm. Even though time doesn't exist, and our calendar's probably screwed up from way back. Mm-hmm. And what if the greatest album you've ever heard comes out in the interval between when you try to release this thing and January 1st? But then you can't start afterwards because other albums are being made and being released. Mm-hmm. And you're going to make everybody wait around for this.
I'm working on it, man. Just bear with me.
For this.
Just have some patience.
Well, Rolling Stone's been calling. I got all these other people that want to know. The stock market is even involved in wanting to know when Richard's going to release a song.
The S&P 500.
Yeah. So I need to know.
So with that being said, the next couple of videos we do, starting with this one, maybe 2, 3, 4, 6, I don't know. I want to show you some of my favorite songs. You know, I did Stort Rain last year. Mm-hmm. That was my favorite one from last year.
Is it still?
Wait. Last year?
From last year?
Yeah.
What do you mean last year?
I showed you the Stort Rain song.
Oh, that was in 2023.
Ah,
that's right.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite songs from 2024.
Okay.
You cool with that?
Now? Right now?
I'm going to start with one right now, yeah. This one's from a band called Lord Dying.
Okay.
And the song is called The Universe is Weeping.
Okay. This is all just you. This is just what Richard likes.
Yeah, I want to show you some of the stuff I like.
No, I don't have a problem. I'm not going to make any bad joke or anything. I'm not going to make any bad joke or anything, but rip something off my pants. I didn't know that thing was... You see how big that thing was?
It's a long tag.
Man. No, I guess I was just... So these are obscure things that you just go and find, or are these...
These are albums I heard throughout the year that I liked, and songs in particular.
From lower level bands, meaning
I mean,
not as popular
as... they're not on major labels or anything. Maybe one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, man. I'm cool with that.
Let's do it.
All right, then.
All right, this is The Universe is Weeping by Lord Dying.
The universe is weeping. Sure is. Sure is. Proceed with it, Richard.
tell you a little bit about Lord Dying?
I wish you would, man.
I'll read from their Spotify artist page. Lord Dying from Portland, Oregon. They play a signature brand of progressive sludge.
Progressive, the first time I've heard that.
Yeah. Founded in 2010 by guitarist, vocalist Eric Olson, guitarist Chris Evans, bassist Don
Niedermeyer.
and drummer, vocalist John Reed.
I don't know if it's Niedermeyer.
At the core of the band are Olson and guitarist Chris Evans, who've been making music together since 5th grade. They formed Lord Dying before they had a name or a record when another Portland powerhouse, Red Fang, beckoned them to open some shows for them in 2010. Their live show attracted the attention of Relapse Records, and the band signed a multi-album deal. And the rest is kind of history.
That was also history, though, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true.
I was sad the song was over.
Yeah, the whole album is that way. Like, it's not, all the songs don't sound the same, obviously, but that's how I felt the first time I heard the album. I was like, kind of wish it kept going.
Yeah, but how long is that song?
4.5 minutes.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Well, then I take it back. Just because I say that.
It's got the long intro.
Right, but which is cool because. It's an A flat minor, which was Chopin's favorite key to write in. Then they end up going in the song. Or whatever. It's crap. Screw it. So, yeah, I really like the chords in the song. And then, of course, they have the, so anyway, what I was saying is about being said the song's over, and I'm not anymore. Scratch that. Mm-hmm. Because rather, one of the reasons is because I tend to be rebellious in my thought, in my thinking process, sure. Right? So I go against anything that everybody else thinks, including myself. Mm-hmm. So me sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for that a cappella part to end and them to bust back into the song, who the hell am I, you know?
I had the same feeling.
Who am I?
I heard it, yeah.
You know, like, why would I? Good for them.
Yeah.
To make me think that something like that's going to happen, and then they don't. So it's a cool piece of art in that sense. And then I really do like the chill part in the beginning, that it extends a little further. Mm-hmm. It's cool. It's some cool bass stuff, and then the you know, the continue. I really like that kind of stuff. Whenever somebody does that in the song, when somebody picks a particular thing, and then just repeats it, and then you have the bass does something cool there, I guess. After the chorus, the chorus seems like, if that is the chorus with the background, the clean singing coming in. I'm a little bit torn between that. I think we talked about that in other songs where there's cleaner singing in the background, and then there's the harsh stuff over it. I still haven't really reconciled that in my head yet. Because I try to think about it like, if it was a distorted guitar playing along with a clean guitar, but they're playing two different things. They're playing at two different times, and you had a clean guitar sort of playing it, and it just kind of doesn't go with me yet. But I mean, some harsh singing I still don't really like. So I was kind of not listening all the way to, not that I wasn't listening to vocal part of it. I was hearing it for sure. I just wasn't focused in on it as much as I was with the music. And the bass does some cool stuff on, I'm assuming the fifth, like at another part of the scale there toward at the end of the, well, I can't, the second part or third, seemingly third part from the, you have the quiet part at the beginning, then the, what would be the verse, I guess, and then a chorus, and then the a cappella thing at the end. The bass was doing some cool stuff. But I thought musically it was really cool. And then, you know, you could see where live, the end of that song would be everybody singing. So they've done, I think the song is constructed really well. I was really impressed by how the song is constructed.
Okay, cool.
Musically. And then those chords are a lot of fun. It's just sort of classical. I mean, it just sounds like classical music. You know what I mean?
That album came out, that's the opening track to the album too.
Oh, cool.
And then the album, it's almost a year old. It came out in January of 2024. It's called Clandestine Transcendence, or Clandestine Transcendence. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Clandestine
Transcendence.
Transcendence. Yeah, who knows? There was another, what was it? Oh, do you say pinch or pinch?
Pinch.
Pinch. It pinched me. I
don't know. Probably pinch. Like whenever it's just.
Do you?
It's very southern of me.
I think I do both sometimes. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Or maybe whenever I say it, I go back and forth.
Pinch or pinch.
Yeah, I'll say, "Oh, you pinched me." I mean, you pinched me. You know.
Yeah.
Throw them both.
I can see myself saying both.
Clandestine. It's one of those pinches.
Yeah. It's,
put you in a pinch.
Yeah.
Pinch. Which one to say?
That's very southern.
What are they singing about? Do you know?
The universe is weeping.
Well, it sure is. They're right.
Yeah. I remember, I don't think I heard this album until maybe a couple of months after it came out, and I don't remember why. But I'm on the road a lot with work and have a lot of time to listen to music while I'm driving down the highway, and I'm not really distracted by anything. And I just remember going through this whole album the first time, getting to the end, and not realizing that it was over. And then when I realized it was over, I was like, man, I wish there was more, that I could listen to from this. Obviously, their previous album was really good too, but.
How many songs are on the album?
Quite a bit, 14 or 15 looks like.
And so the songs, you say, would vary between 3 to 5 minutes, something like that. Mm-hmm. That's a long album. Album.
Yeah.
So you kind of, just the feeling.
It was just that good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
But if they're leaving things open-ended at times, and they stop and they don't do the predictable drop back in stuff, I think it's really cool. I mean, yeah, it may leave you wanting more, but it's also sort of tricking you into saying, well, we're not the music that you usually hear. If you're sitting there waiting on us to drop back into this, that means you've heard that a million times.
Yeah.
We're not going to be that.
I think
I think that's awesome.
To piggyback off that too, I think that's one of the things I'm really excited about doing the year-end my favorite list, and some of these upcoming songs that we're going to do in the next couple of days. Some of them, doing this with you and having this channel, it's forced me to step outside of my own box of comfort, of what I usually listen to. And I got to going through my list, and like I said, I've narrowed it down, and it's still long, and it's going to be a long video, but it's going to be fun. Like, I'm just excited.
Maybe break it down into sections or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll ensure that you do it.
Yeah. But even these upcoming songs that we're going to do, like, a year ago, I would have said, no, that's not my style. But it's just kind of forced me to be open to more things, and
therefore finding more things.
Yeah, and liking more things.
Yeah, well, you can't force yourself to like something.
No, not at all.
And all these bands are mostly
because I'm gonna probably get crucified for this, but there's one.
Can you say that around Christmas time?
Who cares?
Should I not have just said that right then? Just go ahead.
There's one album and one band that is not on my favorites of the year list, and it's on everybody else's. And for whatever reason, I don't hate it, but it's just not for me.
Are they a big time band?
This album has kind of.
Do you want to mention who they are?
Yeah, the band is called Chat Pile. It's cool. Like, I will say that it's cool. They're different. But the way I'm gonna do the list is, like, I'm not doing these are the best albums ranked. I'm just gonna show my favorites. You know what I mean? Like, just my personal preference. Not that people care what my personal preference is or what my opinion is.
Well, you're introducing new music that got introduced to you.
That's the whole point. Is I want to showcase things that maybe somebody hasn't heard. But that one, like, I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried to, like, get it, and I don't get it.
No.
Yeah. No disrespect to Chat Pile.
I don't know. I've never heard that name in my life.
Yeah.
Is Chat Pile like a? Never mind. We don't have to talk about it. And it's on everybody else's list, huh?
It's even when I posted our community post, it was one of the more frequently named ones. Because on that post I even said, it was like, hey, include yours.
I don't read the post.
So I was like, hey, tell me your favorites. And that one frequently got mentioned. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not intelligent enough.
You don't know.
I mean, it's.
We don't have to talk about this band. I guess
no disrespect, none at all. I promise. I think.
How many bands are you putting on your list here?
I mean, like I said, I've got it narrowed down, maybe 15.
And you're going to talk about each one, and
yeah, I'm not going to make it a long.
Where is this band on your list, or do you not want to? You don't want to say that?
Well, that's the thing. Is like I don't want to.
It's not in particular order.
Right. I may just go alphabetical.
Okay.
Or reverse alphabetical.
That would be counter alphabetical.
Okay. I don't know.
Clockwise, counterclockwise. I don't know. Counter alphabetical.
Yeah, this album's on there. There's some other stuff that probably wouldn't.
There's not your favorite. You're not gonna go, this is my favorite one.
No, I do plan on mentioning, like, favorite vocal performances, favorite guitar solo, favorite drum
And this is by album. You're doing album. Or
I'm
band.
gonna do my favorite albums, but I'm also, I may even do like an honorable mention thing at the end, or
yeah.
I don't know. I've just been brainstorming on it, and there's just a lot of good stuff from this year that I want to share.
Yeah, but you're going through the album door. You're saying as a whole.
Yeah, but I also got it picked out where, like, these are my favorite tracks from this album.
Yeah. But you're still going through the doorway of the album. Because I guess I mentioned to talk about a band and say this is my favorite band from this year. There'd have to be more of a culmination. Or I don't know. No, albums. Yeah. Whatever. I don't know. I'm not doing it. You're doing it.
Where you're going with
I'm
this.
not going anywhere with it, man. It's a dead end.
All right. So that was The Universe is Weeping by Lord Dying.
I liked it. I thought it was cool.
I kind of figured you would.
Yeah, musically, I thought that was really innovative.
Yeah.
It kept you on your toes and gave you a lot of different things to chew on musically.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for showing me this song,
You're very
man.
welcome.
Really appreciate you showing me Lord Dying.
We are Great Measures. My name's Richard. This is Judson.
Great Measures.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.